Okay, can you explain why you recommend white rice? We spoke a few weeks back about increased hunger after X39, and you said it was due to low carb diet. Eating rice make me bloat, and I have gained weight which I cannot shed, and I'm over healthy weight right now. Okay, Siok. Yes. Siok Chung, can you unmute yourself, Siok Chung? Siok
Hello.
Chung, can you
Yes.
unmute
Yes.
yourself?
Hi, Jinlong.
Hi, Siok Chung. Okay, can you help me to remind our conversation last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, one of the things I noticed after patching for about a month was that I was very, very hungry all the time.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the point I was doing time restricted fasting, and I was also minimizing the amount of carbs I was eating. I wasn't completely carb free. I still ate a bit of rice.
Right.
But I was trying to cut down a lot. So you said it was not so good and it's my body adjusting and all that. So okay lah, then just eat a little bit more. The problem is that I do bloat after eating, and
I see.
I have gained quite a few kilos, and despite exercising lah, whatever lah, it's not going away. So I'm not feeling very comfortable in my added weight.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to solve your doubt. Don't worry, So now you follow me, okay? So when you cook your rice, it's white rice, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you cook, is the rice is quite soft or is actually a little bit hard?
It's harder.
Okay. A lot of people when they eat white rice, right? They are remember the texture of some brown rice, so they still cook it quite hard. You put slightly more water, you have to make it soft. So that when you eat, right, it's only by the salivate, right? It's still like only the saliva is easily soften it already. That will be a proper way. So now you still got bloating. You use live it for how many months already?
7
7
7
months, right?
months. Yeah.
Okay, good. So you cook rice softer. For example, now maybe 2 cup of water with 2 cup of rice, right? Now you increase to 2.5 cup of water.
Okay.
You'll be very surprised. The moment you do like this, right, the bloated don't have already.
Okay.
Okay, you
Okay.
come back to me, okay? You have to come back to me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the second thing, when you eat, you don't drink any soup too much, right?
No, I don't. I don't mix liquids with my food.
Okay, very good already. So if eating rice make you bloated, right? Normally, this person, the digestion really not so good. The second thing is the rice is really toward the harder side. They mean the body need to have more acid juice in order to digest. Okay. So
Mm.
if let's say for example, but if you say but after I eat very soft already, why I still bloated? Then maybe you are not shooting long enough. But I think you are not like this, right? Do you think you chew enough, or someone commented why you eat so fast, one Shiok Chong?
I sometimes I eat fast because of my job. I may have a very short lunch break only, so
I
sometimes
see,
I will
I
eat
see,
fast. Yeah.
I see, I see. Then you have to learn consciously to eat slower. I would
Mm.
rather you to eat less but eat slower. For example, now one bowl of rice, right? You say, you no time, right? I would rather today I got no time. I take half a rice only. I
Mm.
would rather you to have enough time to chew all the food, even 50%, rather than you cannot chew but you wallop the entire bowl of rice.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so
I don't know
it's
whether
always
it's
this.
because I also eat
Yeah,
a lot of raw vegetables with my meals.
raw vegetables means like salad, those kind of
Salads.
veggie
Yes,
without cook, right?
correct. Yeah.
I see. Okay, I never encourage people to take raw vegetables, and maybe you try to eat it cooked first.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
okay.
does?
I know what you're going. I know what you will be running in your mind. Sure, boy, this crazy man. Ask me eat white rice. Now ask me don't eat raw. Raw vegetables got a lot of vitamins, antioxidants. When you cook it, you don't have already. Okay. The
Yes.
idea is
Yes.
this. Let me bring out some history. Some human history. The reason humans start to realize that we have to cook the food. Is
Mm.
because one day there was a big thunder strike, and there's a forest fire, and those villagers, right? They go to the forest and then take those vegetables and take the meats, because a lot of deer, there was cooked by the fire already. And then they realized that after I cook those food, right, it's easier for us to digest, Last time when we eat the meat, raw meat and raw vegetables, right, we had to lie down for quite some time, or it's not comfortable. But after the fire, right, the forest fire, everything get cooked, right, it's easier for us to digest, And then they start to realize maybe we use a cooked way to cook it. Then you are going to, because I see the word pilate. So from
Yes.
Hinduism, if you follow yoga, right, they will see that you always want to have some raw food in the diet. I don't deny, but there is also part of the diet to have raw. But when I go to a lot of ashram, right, they are
Yeah.
provide vegetarian food, right, you'll be very surprised. In those ashram, all are cooked food.
Correct.
They are saying that you have to eat raw food, but when you go there, all are using cooked food. And then I was very surprised, why? And then I learned one thing. In order for body to absorb and digest chlorophyll, you need to cook the vegetables.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
then, yeah, and then why some of the articles they still ask you to eat raw vegetables? So you take those raw vegetables in a certain minimum quantity, so that the prebiotic is still intake. That is for probiotic gut bacterial purpose,
Yes.
but that is
Okay.
only for a little bit for the diet. It shouldn't be make up the major part of the diet. So
I
this
see.
is the problem of today informations, right? They only tell a little bit like, wow, you need to eat raw veggie, very good for you. Yeah, it's very good. But he never said this one should make up 10% of a diet to make that important. But we heard that information, we think that this should be a major part of the diet. That's not true.
Okay. Well, because I also
You
did a nutrition diploma,
yeah,
you see, and these are the things that we are
yeah.
taught. So,
You are right. This is why all the nutritionists nowadays, when they graduated, right, that they themselves they're getting sicker and sicker.
that's very sad,
Okay,
leh.
but anyway,
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
it's very
I
sad.
will try
Let me
the
tell you.
cooking my rice longer and softer and chewing
Yeah,
longer.
yes, and then you remove all the raw food, right? You will feel all this bloated will really disappear.
Yeah, lah, but hopefully the weight also can shift a bit, lah, because it's not very good for my business to look chubby and overweight.
I see. So if you now you realize that you are gaining some weight, right? I think there are still a lot of things in your body is not being healed yet by LifeWave. To be frank, for
Yes,
the
I
past
think
7 months,
so.
right? Do you have any? Yeah. So that means for the past 7 months, you feel that, you not much changes there. Do you feel like this?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, like you see here so many testimonial migraine, gastric, like what piang you are 70, 80 got result. I'm so young, how come I got no result one? So it means that your body do not have enough fuel. The stem cell is there already, but I do not have enough fuel for the stem cell to grow into a adult cell. So they are waiting already. So you have to know, right? In order to build a buildings, say I want to build a buildings like this, right? I I will pre-purchase a few truckload of the cement and sand, and once the ingredient is ready, I would need to one straight to build everything up. I cannot be buying one pack of cement at a time, right? That would
Yep.
be very stupid for me, because when I cast a concrete wall, it have to be a complete wall. I cannot cast it
Right.
1 cm to 1 cm.
Yep.
Same thing like hitting the body. What your body is trying to do right now, right? Your body is trying to gain all the nutrient for you. Okay, so all these nutrients, when they get ready already, right, suddenly you will see, or suddenly you feel more energetic, or suddenly you feel very tired, suddenly you feel you want to vomit. So a lot of things you will start to happen. Now is gaining the resources first.
Wow, you mean there's more to
Oh yeah, more to come, I tell you, more to come. But don't worry, I'm very sure that later, right, you will see your body even more toned. More people will attracted to you come to your Pilates class. Okay,
No, yeah.
I'm not kidding. We got a lot of testimony, right? Some pole dancer, right? When they come to a certain age, right, their strength getting weaker. Okay. And but after using life wave, right, even they're 50 over years old, they say my body tone is better than when I'm 20, 30s. Now when you do a Pilates, you will see the shape, the muscle, you don't have a saggy skin, right? The life wave will help you. But these few months, right, you need to go through those a little bit uncomfortable. This is how our body designed to do.
Okay, yeah. I recently started
Okay.
X49 and I really have noticed a huge difference in energy levels, and strength. And my knee pain has gone away. So for 7 months on X39, my knee pain didn't go away. I tore my meniscus 2 years ago. But this last 2.5 weeks only of patching X49 has made a huge difference. Yeah. So that's why I persevere, because I encourage people to persevere because you never know.
Right.
Oops.
And how long have you been eating the white rice?
I have always been eating. It's just that last time I eat very little. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I've always had.
When you start to take more white rice.
Yeah. Okay. I try. I try. Okay. Can. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Just now I think our line is a little bit breaking.
Correct.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So those advice for you, right? For sure you're going to see changes already because you have been faithfully patient for 7-8 months, right? When the result come, it's very fast. It's very fast one.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you. Night. Bye.
Amazing, right? This is why I said all the nutritionists, because 一人传虚，万人传实啊。You get what I mean? Like for examples, when a rumor when it being distributed for thousands of times, right, it become like a truth already. So one people say eating raw food is good, raw veggie is good. So two people heard the same thing, even they never practice, but they all say raw veggie is good. 3, 4, 10, tens of thousands of people think that eating raw vegetables is good. But you go to all kind of ashram, right? Those kind of Buddhist temple, a Hindu temple, they offer food, right? You go and see them. Those who talk about meditation and yoga to eat raw food, you go and see what they're eating. Oh, I cook food. Dal, sambal, brinjal, bendi, a cabbage with, everything is cooked. Even their dessert is cooked. Then you will change, then why people say raw food is good? They are saying that raw food is good if the proportion is small. Because when we listen to health, right, the guru always give you one side of the story. He never give you a full idea. Like for example, if 100% of diet, right, if all are cooked food, right, ideally, it's not so good also. You need to have some raw food so that you got some prebiotic, is fresh, so your body can have that a little bit of ingredient to grow your gut bacteria. And secondly, you have a higher water content in raw food. Ideally lah. But most people of you right now, right, even you don't take, like me, I don't take, it's fine. You know why? Because nowadays, a lot of us, we have a weaker digestion. So we need a nutrient base. So we don't need that. As long as your body is having a good digestion and good absorption, right, the gut bacteria will still be healthy one. Okay? For sure, it's always these two one. Either you cook too hard, and then she said, yeah, I cook a little bit hard. Secondly, you eat too fast, and she say, yeah, I sometimes eat very fast. Always like this. Yes, the 骨刺 always come back again after you remove, unless you are so too old to grow back the 骨刺. But the 骨刺 can come back because the 骨刺is like a supporting pillar for a misalignment of the spine. So when you put X39 on, when the body gets straighter, the spine the spur will disappear.